What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am excited to welcome today's guests. They are Impact Wrestling's very own, the good brothers, Doc Gallows and Karl Anderson. What's up, guys?
We are here, and Gallows is driving somewhere. Driving, or are you in the passenger seat? Oh, there it is.
I love it, the multitasking. Yes. That's how you get it done these days.
Constant.
That's what we do. We're full-blown businessmen now. That after we left the WWE unceremoniously, we are full-blown businessmen now.
I don't know. I think
I can definitely see it.
It was ceremonious. I mean, it was very ceremonious. My neighbors knew about it before I knew about it, which is fuck. I'm sorry, my language there.
No, that's definitely okay. I think ceremonious is definitely the way to. I think that's the proper adjective for the situation.
I forgot we ever worked there. So
yeah. Exactly.
Well, let's just go ahead and jump right into it then. You know, as free agents, you guys could have gone anywhere, but you decided to sign with Impact Wrestling. Why did you choose to go with Impact Wrestling?
You know, we're loyal guys, right? And Scott D'Amore has always been a good friend of mine, and a friend of ours. And the day that we were free, like, he messaged us within minutes of hearing the news, and it was like, you know, when you guys want to talk, I want to talk business, and I want to talk business now. And like, so it was from day one, and we talked basically every single day. And he came so strong and so and made a lot of promises that he's kept. And so it's something that we're excited to wave the Impact flag, and we're happy that we're a part of them, and we want to be there for literally the rest of our careers.
Yeah, it's been a great partnership already in its infancy, but everything from our Talkin' Shop brand, our Talkin' Shop podcast, which rate, listen, and subscribe, by the way, to our Talkin' Shop A Mania pay-per-view, which I'm wearing the shirt right now as I multitask. You can get it at collarandelbowbrand.com, promo code Good Brothers. Anyway, but everything that Scott and Impact have promised, they've delivered. They've helped us co-promote our brand. We want to co-promote the brand that we're a part of. It's a beautiful thing.
And it's pretty cool because you get to, you know, like you said, you just mentioned Talkin' Shop podcast and all of the stuff that you're doing. You get to sort of branch out and do your own thing, which is kind of, you know, it really adds to that creative fulfillment. But, you know, kind of going back to the decision making, like, yeah, Scott D'Amore reached out to you guys right away, which was obviously awesome for you. But, you know, as a team, when you guys have been teaming for 7 years, almost a decade, well, is it easy for you guys to sort of make decisions like this together? Because obviously it impacts both of your lives.
Yeah, I mean, we're best buddies, so we talk constantly from the moment that you know, that we found out we were getting walking papers. You know, I think one of us welcomed it more than the other, but we were on the phone and we're going, hey, this is what we're doing next. This is how we're going to do it. We were laying the groundwork and making plans, and we never sat down. We never stopped. We hit the ground running, and now here we are getting ready to produce our second Talkin' Shop A Mania, and we're getting ready to go into Bound for Glory, which, if you've been sleeping on Impact for the last 2 years, have been 2 years of great television. Then we all kick it up a notch. We come into Slammiversary, we change the dial, and along with us, you got the now Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion in Eric Young. You got Heath coming in, who I think has so much untapped potential. You're seeing the other side of Brian Myers that, you know, sometimes when you're in a corporate setting, oh, he's cracking a beer, Steve. We're a Talkin' Shop beer, Steve, I hope. When you're in that corporate setting, you don't get to see all these facets and all these different character traits that these talented performers know that they have, because there's no way to display it. Impact Wrestling is a platform that's allowing us to do so, and there's just so many awesome things, like my Lariato shows here in the state of Georgia and around the South. We're doing one this weekend. They go on the Impact Plus app, which, if you don't have that, it's $7.99. Every pay-per-view in Impact Wrestling history, plus all this great bonus content. You know, I have Machine Gun coming to his first independent, which I don't consider an independent event, in 5 years. You know, we got the World Heavyweight Champion there. We got Myers. We got Hawkins. We got Johnny Swinger. It's so exciting. It's been so great for us, and the sky's the limit. I mean, if you're not watching Impact, you better tune into that shit soon.
Yeah, we're a package. In short, we're a package deal.
I love that. That's honestly like super amazing. And I love the fact that you mentioned, you know, all of this new talent that we've, you know, have gotten on Impact Wrestling. But here's the thing. You guys were the first ones to sort of make the announcement that, hey, we're going to be here. We're signing. This is happening. And because of that, it added so much buzz going into Slammiversary. You know, some of the buzz that maybe the company didn't have prior to that. So what did it mean to you guys to see so many people go out of their way, purchase the pay-per-view just to see guys like yourself coming into the business, to the promotion, excuse me?
Yeah. We're confident guys, right? And we always considered ourselves draws. I mean, like the reaction we got when we showed up in the WWE was for a couple. I know Gallows was on television with with CM Punk and Festus, but you could say that like it was forgotten. You could say that hopefully, and like to show up on WWE television with zero American television together, and to get that reaction that we got, and to be as quote unquote over with the crowd that we were. I mean. And then they did what they did with us, and they kind of killed it off. But this is a chance for us to show exactly what we are, and I think that people are going to pay to see us and want to see us, and we're excited to help Impact be on that platform. So now we want it to be a great place because it's a great place to work. So now we want more free agents to come, and we want people to see that we're having fun, and we want new guys to come, and we're constantly. Gallows is basically talent relations. Gallows, D'Amore, Gail Kim, D'Lo, and they're headed up over there. I'm telling you,
I'm on the phone trying to get people to Impact every day. I had a conversation earlier, like, listen, we got to get this deal signed this weekend.
We're texting guys in every single. We're texting guys with contracts and other companies. We're breaching contracts to get them to come over. We're breaking the law to get them to get here.
Hey, you do what you gotta do to become number one, don't you?
Hey, dude, when's your contract? I asked Randy Orton when his contract was up.
Oh my God.
Randy's coming to Impact.
Hey,
oh my gosh. If I clip that out, can you imagine how many people are going to be like, oh my God, it's happening. This is going down. I think the internet
said it.
Use it.
Exactly.
Use it as clickbait.
I'm going to use it as clickbait. You know what? It's time. Break all the rules. Get them clicks in here. It don't matter. We'll go out there.
We want AJ Styles and Randy Orton in Impact. Anyways, now.
But seriously, though, you guys have, obviously we've been seeing guys like Eric Young, EC3, Heath, which you just mentioned. And these are guys that you guys have worked with before in the past. So, sort of seeing them come into Impact, like, what are your thoughts on that and having already worked with them prior, thoughts on them coming in?
When you have a great talent pool and then you infuse more great talent, it's magical. And, you got guys like EC3 who has a big storied history in Impact Wrestling as a former World Heavyweight Champion. You have guys like Eric Young, who's a former and current World Heavyweight Champion. Then you throw a Gallows and Anderson in there, two guys that got their eyes on the World Heavyweight title. It's an exciting, eclectic mix of people who even, a lot of us are veterans in the business that are 10, 15, 20 years in and hungrier than ever, which I think is a great environment. Then you have an awesome pool of young up-and-coming talent that are getting new eyes on them for the first time. And you're getting – the result's going to be great television and standard-bearing, next-level pay-per-view events, which if you haven't – if you don't tune into Bound for Glory, I don't know what you're doing. It's going to be amazing.
I promise you, we want to draw huge numbers for Impact. We want Impact to make tons and tons of money because I got a big-ass house and 4 hungry-ass kids, and my wife wants to Escalade, and she just said she wanted a sports car. Impact has to succeed, and it will.
I love that. And the cool thing too is that they also, I feel Impact is that company where I'm always discovering new young talent. Like they tend to find people that maybe some of us weren't as familiar with, and we get to see that young talent and also, talent with more experience on the roster as well. And speaking of some of those talents, let's talk about the tag team division, because the tag team division on Impact is pretty solid. Exactly. It's solid. Just to mention a few, the North, Motor City Machine Guns. What are your guys' thoughts in being part of a tag team division like this?
I think we just lost Gallows. I enjoy being a part of it because you get guys like there he is. I think you got your phone on like the air conditioner or something. It's like, can you hear us?
Probably.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not turning the air conditioner off. Sorry.
No.
There you go. You're like, I'm not going to sweat like right now. No, I would not let you do that.
No. I think it was like right on the speaker, but like, just look at the North, right? I don't think many people, a lot of people haven't had an opportunity to see these guys, and now they are getting a chance to see some of them. And guys like the North, the Rascals, and like the whole women's division, like there's some good stuff going on, man. It's and the Motor City Machine Guns coming back, like. those guys are well-known names that have been all over the world. Like Impact's got a lot of stuff going on, man. It's fun.
Does it add like any, not pressure, but do you feel like more proud, excited being a part of a company that has, a focus on tag team wrestling? Because as you know, certain people weren't so happy about other people's tag team divisions. So how does that make you feel?
Yeah, no, it's great.
It's excellent. And
yeah. Go ahead, LG.
And I think that you got dream matches that are going to come out of this because, like you say, in the Motor Machine Guns, the North held the Impact Wrestling tag team titles for a record amount of days, over a year, I believe it was, and then all the up-and-coming teams. And then, you look at the faith that they'll put into tag teams and tag team wrestling, and, we're a brand now. We don't consider ourselves just a tag team, but we are together, and that's our specialty. But, I'm letting the cat out of the bag right here, right now. I can't say anything about titles or anything like that, but you're going to see us with our own special on AXS TV. That's putting credit, belief into a tag team or brand to come together. Two guys that can entertain inside the ring and outside the ring. And I think that that's a big hats off to Impact Wrestling for realizing that, yes, the single stars historically have been a draw in a New York state of fashion. But that's not always the case in modern day wrestling. You look at our friends over in AEW, you look at the stars at Impact, and you look at some of the talent in WWE who have been kind of looked over as tag team wrestlers. And I think that, there's something to be said for the fact that you can't overlook these guys and you can't overlook people who are able to draw numbers, whether they're considered a tag team, a faction, or a singles act. I think that it's great that they're open-minded and willing to try anything, And like you said, we had a women's heavyweight champion right before we came in. So there's, Impact has an open mind, and I think that's a great thing for our industry, especially in the year 2020.
Now, I do kind of have to rewind a little bit and go back to what you just mentioned and having your own special on AXS. Is there anything you can tell us in terms of what maybe we might be able to expect or what your role is in regards to this special? I'm going to press for whatever information I can get.
I would say think drunken late night talk show sprinkled in with Impact Wrestling stars of our choice and a little talking Shop A Mania running wild brothers and sisters.
A good brother variety show.
Exactly.
That's the way to put it.
Right.
Everything you could expect from us too, just being stupid and fun and sitting down and drinking and talking.
Exactly.
That's awesome because that's what the people want. We're done with all the seriousness. I think people just want to have a good time. And especially seeing guys like you that have such a fun personality, it could just be very, very enjoyable,
Yes, and we're going to have.
We love to have fun, and I want to see everybody else have fun right along with us. I mean,
yes.
I've had more fun with this other guy that's on this call right now than probably anybody in the whole world. So if we can put that on TV and make everybody else enjoy it the way we are, we're doing something right.
I'm a fun man.
You are a fun man.
Well, speaking of being a fun man, fun men, whatever,
yes.
Watching Impact Wrestling, we have been seeing you guys do a lot of fun segments and all of that. You can tell when people are having a good time. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I can tell you guys are having a good time. And I think obviously what adds to that is, having this creative freedom or creative input. How has that sort of changed your, maybe your perspective on things, in the wrestling world, having, more of a creative say?
Crucial.
Dude, it's been so much fun.
Needed.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't been handed
because
once. That's it. I mean, we have
and those stories that we told.
We
keep talking over each other. Sorry.
It's all right. Go for it.
That's how we are anyway. We talk over each other. He tries to tell the story, and then I try to tell. I try to tell the story better, and he tries to tell it funnier, but then I tell it funnier because I'm funnier. But those stories, actually, I'm not funnier. Gallows is the only man in the world that can drop me to my knees and make me laugh, and it happens every time we're around each other. But
I think we have that in common for one.
Where I fall, I actually fall. I physically fall down. Though, does anybody make you laugh that hard that you physically fucking fall? I fall.
I haven't had that happen yet.
I can't control it. I just fall over to my knees. But what was the question? Sorry.
My question.
Freedom. Yes. So those
creative freedom.
Those backstage stories that I think if anybody knows us in the business or anybody through all of our time in wrestling, we always have stories. We're always telling stories. And we're just trying to make the boys laugh, man. Because we like to keep stuff it's just lighthearted in the back because this business can be so stupid and political that you kind of forget how much fun it can be. And Those stories that we're telling backstage are on those vignettes or promos are legit real stories, and it's exactly how we would tell them to people. And so, yeah, man, that's the kind of stuff that we should have been doing in WWE the whole time anyway. It's just us being us, and that's what's fun.
Or did we lose him? Oh, I think we lost him for a second.
Yes, we lost him. I can talk now.
Oh, it was funny because there. I think he's back.
He's out of here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's in and out. All right. Well, when he comes back in, we'll sort of circle back on that one, on that question for him. But I think that's the thing, is that people always say that the greatest stars are usually themselves times 10. That's what, gets them over, is sort of being yourself. And you could only be yourself if you have some say, right?
Yeah. And I think that's what the Bullet Club was so cool in New Japan before we went to WWE, because it was just us being us and just talking shit and and making each other laugh and just invading this company, and so I think the best quote unquote characters are obviously the ones when you just amped up and being yourself, and I think that a lot of times in WWE we didn't get a chance to be ourselves, and now with Impact I promise you're going to see a whole lot more of that.
Oh, okay, he's back.
No.
Welcome.
All right, awesome. We have you back. I just wanted to get your.
I heard
response.
everything. I heard everything you said. I just couldn't talk, and it was killing.
Yes, I was loving every second of it. Fucking, you're gone. I'm talking. That's all that matters.
The floor is all yours now.
No, I wanted to add to what he said. A great example is we walk in to make the Slammiversary announcement that aired at midnight, and we're standing there shooting the shit with Scott and Don. We go, "What do you want us to say?" And they go, "Well, what do you want to say? Say what you would say. That's why we brought you here." And we went, "Holy shit, here we go." And it's been amazing. And I think what you said is right. The greatest stars are your personality turned up times 10. Ours might just be turned up times 2 because we're nuts in real life as well. And it's a beautiful thing, and it comes across on the screen, I think.
I think it really does, honestly. As a viewer, I can see it, so I'm sure that other people can see it as well. So now, before we get into our final portion of the interview, I do have one more question for you guys. In terms, obviously, you have a lot of different things that you're working on, but what are some of your goals within Impact Wrestling and outside of Impact Wrestling as well?
Yeah, I want to be the world heavyweight champion at some point. I mean, I think in the way this business is too, Gallows and I want Impact to be built around us. And that's just, that's what I want. That's what we want. We want to show people why they invested so much in the Good Brothers coming to Impact. And on the outside of it, we have so much stuff we got going on right now. We got a cartoon that we just dropped, and it's about to be something huge. It's going to be on, it's certain networks here and there. I think the Good Brothers need a movie. I mean, that's another main goal. And we're working on talking Shop A Mania 2, which is going to be. It's going to be ridiculous. If anybody saw part 1, as stupid as that was, trust me, part 2 is times 2. It's terrible.
It's insane. But yeah, it's great. And that's what he said is exactly right. We want the company built around us. We want to be the champions. We want to be the top guys. We want to extend their brand. We want to extend our brand. We want to co-brand. We have so much stuff going on that it's hard to remember what to plug. The cartoon's great. If you're not following that, at The Real Gimmicks, we're saying stuff right now that nobody says. We're saying all the controversial stuff. We're spoofing everything. We're parodying everyone from the outside, and we love doing it because that's truly us. And Impact has given us that platform, which is amazing. We got Talking Shop Bourbon coming out. We're going to drop a link where you can pre-order that soon. We have our own beer coming out. We got 2 different wines coming out. One for the Hoodettes, our wives, and then one for us, the Talking Shop wine. So it's just. It's constant building. It's constant momentum. We got a new action figure line coming out with Super 7. And we want to just promote, and get every eye that is interested in this entire industry on us at all times. If you don't what are you doing?
how Tom Brady is with the Buccaneers now, right?
Right.
Well, that's going to be like Randy Orton in Impact. So everybody prepare yourselves.
Oh man, you guys are seriously awesome. I'm excited for everything that you guys are doing. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump into our lightning round portion. So basically, I'm gonna ask you guys 10 random questions, and you guys are just gonna answer it however and as fast as you guys want, or however you guys want. So it's just like a silly random little segment that we do here. So are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Question number 1. If you were a ghost, how would you haunt people?
Oh, boy.
Naked, jumping around, waving in my arms.
Yeah. I tickle their little footsies.
Oh, that's the worst. Question number 2. If you could add 4 hours to your day, what would you spend those 4 hours doing?
More work on all of our projects because I don't have enough time to get it all done. I'm on this phone constantly.
Making more money. Making
Exactly.
more money.
Just making more money.
More money, more problems.
Yes.
That's true as well.
Question number 3. What's something everyone should experience at least once in their life?
Talking Shop A Mania.
Hanging out with us.
I'm experiencing it right now.
Yes,
Oh, this is it. This is my moment.
You've hit it.
I've peaked. This is it.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not?
I'm a massive hot dog guy.
Sure, it's
I
a
love
sandwich,
hot
isn't it?
dogs. Yeah. I'm a Chicago hot dog guy. I love making Chicago hot dogs, or anytime I'm in a
It's
Chicago
breaded
airport,
cylinder.
I get it. Yeah.
So
I don't know if
yes
it's a
to it
sandwich
being
or
a
not, but I love
sandwich.
it. I mean, whatever it is, it's amazing.
All right. We'll take it as a yes then. Question number 5. What's your favorite place to visit in Japan?
Sushi.
Oh God, Roppongi, sushi, Korean barbecue, Osaka, that seafood restaurant above the Roppongi crossing, everywhere.
Yeah. Way up north, Sapporo, Japan. Up north is amazing.
Oh, give me some hairy crabs and unlimited Japanese beer. I know you can hear that, D-Lo, and I know you agree.
Question number 6. If you were both to swap lives for a day, what would be the biggest change in your new life?
Wow. The silence of not having 4 kids running around.
Peace that last.
I got a 13-year-old son who likes to stay in his room and Snapchat girls, so it would be insanity to have 4 young boys running around going crazy again.
Fuck.
Oh my God. Question number 7. Describe your perfect burger.
Oh, the hangover burger. It's got to have at least 2 kinds of cheese. I want some fried egg on there, maybe some yolk, some mayonnaise, loaded up with bacon. I mean, this thing's going to kill your cholesterol, but it's delicious.
I mean,
Sounds
that's it.
good.
You get double cheeseburger with bacon and an egg and an avocado and some mayonnaise, bro. I'm good.
Yes, I love all of those. Question number 8. If you could be on any game show, which would it be?
Oh, the Wheel of Fortune.
Family Feud.
Yeah, that one would be more fun.
That would
Be fun.
Those would both be great. Question number 9. What video game do you wish your life was more like?
I don't know. We got pretty cool lives. Is there one about a guy who's a billionaire? He just does that all day?
I liked Excite Bike. I just want to ride the motorcycle all around on Nintendo.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. And last question number 10. Who would you most like to sit next to on a 10-hour flight and why?
Gallows, because I have, and it's fun, and we drink and we laugh, and sometimes we forget to sleep. We wake up where we're at, and we're like, uh-oh.
And then we land and we're like, uh-oh, we are hammered and we're drunk.
I wish we'd have slept.
Awesome, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
But I had a great time talking to you.
Honestly, I really did. Thank you guys so much for coming on to today's show and just chatting with me. Before we go, please feel free to plug in your social medias and anything else you want to plug in before we wrap up.
Go ahead, baby.
Well, I am at Machine Gun KA all over on Instagram and Twitter. Gallows is it at the big LG underscore? So the underscore big LG.
And you can see everything we're doing on there from the podcast is awesome. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, rate, listen, and subscribe. Talking Shop. It is off the chain. Very adult themed. A lot of fun. A lot of laughing. Look out for Talking Shop Mania airing on worldwide pay-per-view and via the Fight app Friday, November 13th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to GallowsAnderson.com for some merchandise of ours. Also, collarandelbowbrand.com, promo code HOOD, and breakneckgear.com. We got all kinds of stuff out there. So if you want some Good Brother swag, get that shit.
Yeah, and watch Bound for Glory. Make sure you order Bound for Glory on October the 24th. It will be live. We'll be in Nashville the 23rd, and we're shooting it. Yep. We're trying to figure out ways to talk our bosses into somehow having people's crowd or something, man. I don't know if I might get in trouble for that one. I'm trying to think of ways to get people in there.
You might,
Dude, that would be
you might
awesome.
you might get in trouble. I think
I'm gonna get in trouble for
when he
that.
sees my outdoor socially distanced extravaganza, which he'll be competing in tag team championship action on this Saturday at Jackson Jam in Jackson, Georgia, maybe it'll change his mind.
I hope, man. I hope.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you
so much for this interview. Seriously, you guys were awesome. I'm going to link everything that you guys plug right now. I'm going to link it in the description box below so everybody can go ahead and check all of that stuff out. But seriously, you guys were awesome. Guys, if you like this interview, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more awesome interviews like this one. Until next time, we'll see you guys all later. Bye, everyone.